is not quarterback about our offense now. Is that really a knock on Hooker or just hesitation of optimism? Our offense is quarterback friendly. I hate this idea. Well, it's a quarterback friendly offense. Well, good. And that shouldn't be a knock on Jared Goff. It shouldn't be a knock on Hendon Hooker. It shouldn't be a knock on anybody. That's what you want. Do you want a garbage offense that's bad for quarterbacks? Hell no, you don't. Does anybody remember Mike Martz? Sack, 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 10-step or a 7-step drop, sack. No. It shouldn't be a knock on anybody. 49ers offense should not be a knock on Brock Purdy. It should not be a knock on Jimmy Garoppolo. It shouldn't be. It means you got good coaches. Trade C.J. Gardner for Kuna Williams. That ain't happening. I am just glad we have competition for a quarterback. Dr. Detroit, I'm 100% with you. There's nothing wrong with building your room, your quarterback room. There's nothing wrong with it. He's not competing this year because of the injury, but there's nothing wrong with it at all. And if Jared Goff can't handle it, folks, then he shouldn't be in the NFL. Jared Goff can handle it. He gets paid like a star. He's he gets paid millions of dollars. He can handle it. Guy is a pro. Come on. The guy's not Kyler Murray. Okay. Jared Goff's a pro. He's a boring quarterback, and that's a damn good thing. He's a quarterback that doesn't complain or whine or anything like that. You don't hear from him. That's a boring quarterback. That's what you want in the NFL. What undrafted will make the team? I got Muhammad Abram. That's the running back. I'm sure I destroyed his name, how he says that. I have him making the roster. I actually did a 53 post. I had him making the roster. And potentially the wide receiver out of Oregon. You think the uniform will release next year? Yeah, I do think it'll be next year. Any news about Hooker eligible to play? No news. I'm going to assume he's going to be on the PUP list. Expect Jameson Williams treatment. Expect the same things that you've seen from Jameson Williams. I fully expect that will be the case. He'll probably come in, a week 11 or something like that. He'll be able to be the backup. Letting Soft Meach today feels off. I think the new defensive tackle is in our immediate future, but no idea who. Maybe Levi does play. That'd be wild. That would be absolutely wild. I expect the worst and hope for the best. I expect him not to play, but I hope he does play. That'd be great. It would make the Lions so much better if he can play and finally live up to it. Smash that like button? Absolutely. Between Romeo, Harris, and Vaitai, didn't it save us $30 million? Yeah, it saved us a ton of money. And what's cool is we didn't just give it off to bonuses. They actually took a pay cut. So saved us a ton of money. I don't know the exact numbers. Dr. D in the building. The G, Dr. D. Gonzalez on practice squad will be great. Yeah, I like him on practice squad too. I like that pickup. And he'll be there and he'll help out. And we're getting a lot of mobile quarterbacks, and we need that on this team. We've seen what the mobile quarterback did to our defense last year. It was a terrible thing to watch. And now we got mobile quarterbacks. The defense can prepare for it. It's only going to be better. And remember, folks, this is my humble opinion. We're trying to win the NFC North. I get it. I'm kind of looking past the NFC North. I'm looking towards San Francisco and the Philadelphia Eagles. And kind of a little bit Dallas Cowboys. And, maybe Seattle too. I'm looking at mobile quarterbacks, something that we're going to be in the playoffs. I expect the Lions to be in the playoffs. I expect us to be going against a mobile quarterback because that's the way that the league is. And if you look at the NFC, there's a lot of them. They're on good teams. So we need to prepare against those quarterbacks now. Right now. And not just, here and there. No. Gonzalez. Yeah, Blake Martinez. Sorry. Gonzalez. Let's see here. I think it was the year Sewell was in the draft, Aiden Hutchinson, but Holmes trading for Debo. He tried to, but the deal didn't work out for Flyers. Think Gibbs is Brad's man for real. Yeah, I do. I remember that. Antonio Jenkins, I was just talking about that with the guys behind the scene about they did try to get Debo Samuel, and you look at Jahmyr Gibbs, he is that, but he's different. Like, when I say he's like a Debo Samuel, I mean how he'd be used in the offense, like you use as wide receiver, running back, you're used as a utility. he's more like Alvin Kamara speed. Like he's much faster than Alvin Kamara. He's not as, I don't think he's as physical as Deebo Samuel, but he's much faster. He's shiftier, and he's the big time playmaker. So yeah, I think he's used in that role, 100%. Have you put a pie in Jeff Risdon's face lately? If not, why? Walk over there and do it. When they do their 24-hour drive that they do, I'm sure I'll smash a pie in their face or something else. Maybe I get to like spray them with a hose or something. Who knows? Who knows? Why wear the 0 next year? Marvin going to auction it between our Bama toys. Oh, he could auction it. I'd like to see Marvin Jones. I can't wait to go to training camp to see him, see Hendon Hooker. Who's going to training camp this year? Let me know in the comments below. Are you going to training camp? Y for yes and N for no. I'm curious to see who's going to be going to training camp. I know Dr. D is going to be there because we're going to hang out, get some food. I know that, where is my other guy that I always meet every single year? Is he even in the chat right now? Oh, Bill Rowland will be there. I will see you at training camp this year. It should be really fun. Again, I'll be with Speakeasy like I always am. Everything King, Dose of Dion. We will be chilling together. No pie for him. It's Tuesday, and I'm hungry. I think I am going to have tacos today. Taco Tuesday. Got to make my kids some food. It's going to be good to eat. For sure. Dan are purposely getting blue-collar players who won't become prime break-the-bank players. I'm not necessarily there because if you look at Jameson Williams, I think he's not that. I think he's got a little bit of a diva in him. And he is, if he plays really well, he's going to be breaking the bank. Flight 00 will be there. How much of an impact you think Jones will have on J-Mo? I think a decent impact because he's such a good leader, a good mentor, and having him around Jameson Williams maybe will wake him up a little bit from being, because he is a young guy. We're talking about a guy who's 2021. And I think having somebody who is a family man, who has a bunch of kids, who dealt with tragedy, who's a pro's pro, who's been a starter, who's been a backup, who's always constantly positive, will have a much good impact on Jameson Williams and the rest of these young guys. It's always good to have that. And plus, he's still productive. So I think it's really good. Keitho will be going as well. Awesome. See, hashtag FBG. Do you think that Ben Johnson has scoring 30-plus points a game? Yes. I think he should be considering scoring 30-plus points a game. You need to keep up with the 49ers and the Eagles. We're looking past some other teams here. Now, offensively, we need to be up there with Kansas City. We need to be up there with San Francisco. We need to be up there with Philadelphia with scoring mad points. That's what we need. We need to look at those teams. We're top 5. Let's be top 3. Let's go for number 1 offense in the NFL. Why can't we? We got playmakers everywhere on this offense. Let's get it done. And we got Ben Johnson, the magician there as OC. Let's score some points. Who finishes second in the NFC North? I'll go with the Minnesota Vikings. I'll go Lions, Vikings, Bears, and Packers bottom out at number 4. I think the Bears will do a little bit better, maybe 7 wins. I think Minnesota probably get to 9, 10 wins, and the Lions are 11 wins, something in there. That's kind of how I got it going right now. Now, we do have the schedule release on Thursday. I think I'll switch my OPP time from 7 to 8 instead of 4 to 5 just because of schedule release. And then we can just do a live stream of the schedule release. And we'll go over it. But right now, that's kind of what I'm going on. Schlesinger the Messenger. Yes, that's the comp I've been doing for a while. TA's comp, Raw Detroit. His is much higher. much higher. He's going Luke Kuechly. You'd like him to be a Luke Kuechly type of player. Boy, if he ended up being that, good God. We got Lions, Vikings, Green Bay, Bears. So you got Bears being last. Bears 2, Vikings 3, and Packers 4. Okay, so you got the Bears jumping the Vikings. With Calvin back on the field, J-Mo should be his only responsibility with Calvin back in the fold. Calvin Johnson's not coming back in the game. He's not coming back, man. He has more chances of being on our podcast, and which is very possible and probable, than him ever suiting up as a Detroit Lions again. He's done. Lions 13 plus wins. Paul Ginder, I hope so. I got 11. 13 would be amazing. He's back with the Lions. Yeah, as his, a Barry Sanders role, Schlesinger kind of role. Calvin is back in that type of role for sure, but not in a uniform to take passes from Jared Goff. He's retired, but his body is jacked. His body is jacked up, folks. And same with Andrew Luck. I was talking to, we're having a conversation with Brady Quinn, in which you guys need to go to CBS Sports HQ. I don't know what there is with their YouTube channel, but you can talk to Brady Quinn because they got no one on there. So I'm always on there, and there's like 2 people commenting. I'm always commenting on there. And I was talking to Brady Quinn because we were talking about how Andrew Luck, would he come back? And I said, Brady Quinn, dude, lost 50 pounds. Andrew Luck lost 50 pounds. And he says, yeah, right. And then the guest put the photo up on their stream, and there's Andrew Luck looking like a string bean. He's like, oh, maybe. I don't know. Definitely lost weight. Guys, go to CBS Sports HQ. You can talk to Brady Quinn and the CBS guys, Ryan Wilson. They answer your questions, and there's no one in the chat. No one. It's like me and another person every single time. So check it out, man. If you want to talk to people in the fold. I mean, a mentor to J-Mo. Oh, a mentor. He could be. He could be a mentor. Yeah, I could see that. For sure. J-Mo needs a man himself. He does need to man up himself. There's no doubt. But remember, folks, we were all young and dumb. I can tell you right now, if I had the money that Jameson Williams had at 21, fellas, I'd be worse than he was. I was at the club Fridays and Saturdays trying to get mine with every single female. I was having a good time at 21. Imagine you're 21 with millions of dollars. So, is he maybe a little bit immature? Yeah. But so aren't we all. Like, I would be worse off than he was. Let's be honest here. I'm going to keep it 100, just like Keitho said. I was being a dumbass at the age of 21. I was at Grand Rapids every single Friday and Saturday trying to have a good time.
Perfect.